The grass grows around me. I don't have an intro. I'm cold. I can see my breath. And I can see for miles and miles. I used to love that song. When I had the Who's greatest hits, the Meaty Beady Big and Bouncy. I was listening to that while I lived in Virginia. It was just the thing that I did at the time, so... Like, I'm debating whether or not to get a couple more Koroks before I jump in here, because they're kind of on the way. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Or maybe I'll fight Apollo, and maybe I won't, you know? Well, what do you think? Adrian! See, yeah, there's a little platform jutting out here, and there should be like a pinwheel at the end of it, so that's not too complicated. It's right there. I can see it from here. I can see the smokestacks from here. That's gonna be a little tricky to land on, though. Alright, balloon burst time, here we go. Where are you? Oh god, I gotta do this with the sun in my eyes? Oh, that's great. It's a good thing that's not a handicap in video games, or we have ourselves a problem. You're also having to do it with bird talons in your eyes, furthermore. Yahaha! Yes, indeed. And then there's one more down here that's like, also should be pretty easy. You just weigh down a cork and knock it off the side. Not too complicated. Gonna probably need one of these blocks here if I had to guess. So I'm just gonna grab it and go. Grab it and go like fast food, you know. Boy, this looks like grown over a little bit. There is like some plants on it, that's kind of funny. Oh well. Anyway. Off the edge. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, that's two. Okay, so there's actually one more. It's over here. It's a dandelion. I feel like it's in the area. I should probably get it now, but the thing is, I think that's higher up than I am right now. So we might just have to do a little fudging here. But I don't mind a little fudging. I'm actually quite a big fan of fudge, if I'm telling the truth here. I just don't like leaving it like it's in the area, you know, if I have to come back here a whole nother time to make a separate trick for it. Don't really want to do that, so... Whoops, no, don't ascend, just look up. Don't look, just run away. I swear to God, if somebody knows that song, you're crazy. Alright, it's time to jump. It is time to jump. It is time to stop all this tomfoolery. Stop all this ballyhoo. And just turn the camera in the right direction. And make it happen. What's going on down here? Nothing. Nothing's going on over there. There's nothing to see there. Oh, wow. Oh, bam. Oh, look at the size of this. Wow, dude. Is it supposed to look like this? Because it's very unsettling. It also looks like it's not that far of a fall. Like, when I land, I'm just going to be right there. Get a lot of deep fireflies in the area, and if I had my stealth... Oh, we're in the water? Well, crap. I'm just going to follow the pose, then. Usually you don't see pose on water, so... Alright, we might be right in the middle of something big here. We could see something big here. Aim to screw Wario. I'm just going to throw it down right next to me here so we can kind of get a sense of where we are. We have vehicles, we have water. A lot of stuff here. Oh, we're not too far from where we... Oh, the Kara mine, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, it seems like the nearest light route to us is going to be northeast of here. Maybe more like north by northeast. But we are extremely high up right now, so... Maybe I should have thrown a Dazzle Fruit instead there, but oh well, too late. Okay, over there. That's an ascend spot. You can ascend up into the overworld. I don't know if I want to do that just yet, though. Because reasons. Also, we're not going north by northeast, are we? That's not it right there, is it? That is really far away, let me tell you. And I can't see a thing. I'm flying blind. There we go. Just to kind of maybe get a little bit of a sense of what's going on here. Oh, look how high up we are. That's incredible. Okay, that's just an encampment. Alright. Well, I'm just going to keep rolling. Hey, those are frogs. Maybe we should stop in and say howdy. Ooh, you are surrounded by gloom, good sir. He hasn't seen me yet. I'd like to keep it that way. Alright, stunt time. Okay, kids, swim time. I couldn't drop the controller to clap because whatever. Let me see what the Kohga does to this. It's like the Wind Slash is what the special ability is, their Wind Razor. It's kind of like the Master Sword, you know, it just seeks out. I might just have to do this regular here. It's not a good idea at all. Thank goodness there are things in this game you can carry more than 1,000 of. The poles are one thing. The large crystallized charges are another one. And he's dead. We do need this for armor upgrades, so it's a good thing we did that. Oh, there's our light route right there. It's a lot closer now. Should just ride for it. I think I will, actually. It's like I do have some gloom armor now. I probably should go about getting the rest of that, you know, at some point here, because if I wait till after the depths to do it, then there's kind of no point to having it, and I will have not ever used it for its intended purpose. Because once you have all 3 pieces, you get 3 green hearts, which will absorb the gloom for you until you get back out of it, and then they refill. So you don't have to worry about running through it so much. If it weren't so easy to avoid it otherwise, though, you know, then that might be a bigger deal, but I kind of think it's not. I mean, I guess it's worth keeping in mind there will be stuff on the ground that we might want to go back for, but for the most part, I'm content to just run for these, go ahead and get them. So we go west, basically straight west here, and a little bit south, we'll run into another one. Yeah, that battery power, I gotta tell you, it is running out. Holy crap, it actually is. It's a lucky thing I got some yellow battery there. I'm not actually sure where that came from, that yellow piece of battery. Alright, we're close enough. We're in. We made it. We'll just have to make another one, because I'm not going to run all the way back to it now. Not after all we've been through. Racinaduk Light Route. I'm going to see if there's any more south of us. I think there might be a couple more. I know I have the southwest corner mostly filled in, but I think there might be some between here and there. That's what I'm setting out to find out here. And it looks like, actually, there might not be. Oh, no, there's one more, and it's right there. Oh, man. Well, at least the area's lit up, so we can fly there without, like I said, without too much trouble. You can kind of see how beautiful this place is in its own weird little way, you know? It's kind of almost like the Dark World, but not really. It's like the Dark World was one thing, because you always got the vibe that when you were there, the reason things looked the way they did was because of Ganon's curse. You know, there was an implication that this was done deliberately and maliciously. But the depths, it's more like it's just underground. It's dark because it's underground. There's not like that same sense of maliciousness to it that there was to the Dark World. And maybe that's why... Okay, I went too high there, I guess. But we're almost there, so... Is that another arena? Is this another rematch? Oh, man. It's not like the Kohga rematch that we already did, is it? Whatever it is, it definitely looks important. I'll have to check that out in a second here. Looks like we got some climbing to do. Fortunately, we got as far as we wanted to. Okay, here we go. It's a little dark, and it won't be for much longer. Yeah. Because if you set out just to bang out the light routes and do nothing else, then they'll go by pretty quickly. Especially if you have the hover bike. Which, like, you would, I guess, at that point, so... Oh, is that what this is? Abandoned Gerudo Mine? Oh, shit, dude. Alright, so where we stand now is actually the abandoned Gerudo Mine. And guess what? There's Gerudo there. Holy crap. This is not that same... No, that's not the same spot, but that is something. So, hello. Might as well activate it. This does not bode well. Oh, shoot. Okay, I suppose there's stuff happening. Oh, man. Hey, look who it is. It's Ranboob. It's the right hand, right? So why isn't this working? Gah! You back there, take over for a while. Oh, I wish I was wearing my Yiga costume right now. Not that I have it. Wait a minute. Oh, it's you again. Oh, god damn it. So, Link, you just had to follow me here, didn't you? I'm doing what you did, exactly, but it refuses to work! You tricked me! I won't stand for this! You wasted some of my time, but no more. No more. No more. I hate that I just sung that. I hate it. Prepare yourself. Alright, so I guess it was a battle arena after all. Well, good for us then. Looks like he might be flying a little bit here. It's a good thing we got stuff to pierce. You know, or better yet, Keese eyeballs to pierce, like so. Oh, yeah! This game is so breakable, it's not even funny! What do we want to use on you? I'll use my 73. Oh, jeez, that did a lot of damage. Okay. So if you're not interested in cheating like I just did, which, again, it's not cheating because it's in the game, but, you know, you could also, if you wanted to be more witty about this, you could fuse a spring to your shield like so, and then let's see where he's at. He's right there, so I'll just go make a jump right here, go into bullet time, and where'd you go? No, seriously, where'd you go? Oh, okay. We didn't get as much height on that as we were hoping. Well, that totally backfired. Alright, back to the key size then. Boom, just like that. Well, he was ready for that one, though. He fell in a place I wasn't expecting. I'm just gonna get back in the arena and wait for him to find his way back. Oh, I guess you can also tell by the shadow, or the bombs that he drops on you from said shadow. He's got the shield on the front of him there, though, so it's kind of, you know, a little tricky. If you just aim just behind him and just over him, the Keese eyeballs will usually do the rest of the work. What? You weren't over me that time. I don't know what happened there. Actually, you could also probably just use bomb arrows. You know, just to kind of, you know, expedite the process. Boom, right out of the air. Except it didn't do crap, did it? Let me try to get a little closer here. Is he protected from that? Oh, there we go. Now you're stunned. You got like 1 HP left, so there you go. He's pretty funny, though. Oh, this place has too much sand. You're only winning because it keeps getting in my eyes. So I'm gonna let you off easy again. That hunk of junk construct wasn't responding anyway. Change of plans. Operation Steal the Ancient Power is over. I quit. I thought that power might make things easier, but it's just icing. I'm after cake. That was a good line, actually. I like that. We've been collecting a mighty power source scattered all across this land. You'd never guess what it is. Oh, the man himself. The man! The man! I really hope... Oh, shoot. You know what I almost said there? I almost said I really hope that's in the Chrono Trigger remake. There is no Chrono Trigger remake. I was thinking of Thousand Year Door. Shoot. There is a Chrono Trigger, like, voice-acted thing that Chrono Katie on Twitter is working on. Yeah, it looks really good, actually. I keep meaning to repost it, and I keep forgetting to. Oh well, I guess he's done. And we got the treasure! Alright, can I have it, or am I just gonna sit there and stare at it like a dumbass? Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I overheard your conversation. You spoke loudly enough that it was difficult not to. Yeah, I sure did. Anyway, abandoned Lanayru mine. Ah, okay. He's trying to tell us all about these abandoned Lanayru places. Wait, Lanayru? That's like over there. I think he's directing me maybe to where the next Kohga fight might be. Well, first things first here. And now, aren't you glad I didn't turn these in? Because now, I have 1,500 of them. 5 full batteries worth. And I'm holding back the years, like Simply Red, to keep from using them prematurely. Although I could have used them there in a flight just now. I actually still ran out of battery power, despite having as much as I did. I could have put on the Zonite armor, actually, and it would have gone down slower. I guess I haven't really demonstrated that yet. Please hold. Your call means everything to us. And what do we have here? Is it the thing he was using? It's a hovercraft. Oh, I'll also prepare the parts required to test it via auto-build. This may be the hardest thing to grind in the game. These right here, because there's not a lot of ways to get them. This is probably one of the best ways. Just grind out some large zonite and go here and trade it in like this. And this is finite too, like I mean, it'll restock, but you'll have to wait for it, so it's not like you can just do it all at once. So, glory to Master Kohga. I'm hungry. All this turnover has led to a supply shortage in the bases. Do you know how hard it is to find a banana? The depths are a complete wasteland. Nothing around here seems in the least bit edible. You'd think that everyone would take that seriously and respect the ingredient and food stock, but no. That wretched new recruit ate a whole shipment of bananas the moment I took my eyes off them. For now, I'm keeping on my own supply. Glory to Master Kohga. Alright, I guess go check this out. Give it a go, huh? I don't really feel any pressing need for batteries, but I'll put one on it just for, you know, shits and giggles or whatever. I don't know how much flat ground there really is around here to work with, but... Wow! Oh, look at us go! Oh man, hovercraft, yeah! Look at this, man. Oh yeah. Sometimes this can actually be fun, though, you know, despite all the little hiccups that come with it. And that's why people use hover bikes, pretty much, right there. Oh yeah. Well, that takes care of... Oh, really? I was gonna say, geez, we're starting to fill this out. No, we're not. We're not even close here, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to go back to this one. Alright, so we're flying a little ways north of here, heading towards another X, apparently. And also another light route. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's back there. I have to, like, hold the stick all the way forward here just to keep this from going up. Oh, but that... Ooh, that filter is trying to kick in, though. About to run out of battery anyway, though, so we could probably just paraglide the rest of it. Man, I almost feel like I'm skipping one here. This is so far away. Look at all those bed bugs down there. Oh, that's how they look, too. They gather up in clumps like that. Let's drop in on our friends, shall we? Ah, oh, I can't aim that low. Okay, get back up then. Maybe we can just do it from here. Get our stamina back. Get all recentered here a little bit. I mean, I guess it makes sense for the door to open after you only kill one. Because the one has the same symbol as the door, so, like, yeah. Yeah, just like that. And usually it's pretty piss easy to get it, too. Let's go ahead and just get it. We got what we came here for, let's go now. 2 treasure chests. Not 1, but 2. Large crystallized charge, yeah. We really need that right now. And another schematic. Schematics and schema stones are basically kind of the same thing, from what I can tell. Smoke rocket, oh, wow, I've never seen so many of these. I don't actually remember how many of them are in the game, but good lord. Oh, there goes the door shutting on my ass again. Oh, what's in there? Can we get in there? This reminds me of like Super Mario Sunshine or something. Getting up inside the bell and everything. There's no way anybody knows that I'm here right now. Their leader's dead. And I'm just wandering cheerfully around the hideout like it's like I own the frickin' place. Let's hear it. The survey team sent to map the depths has noticed an anomaly. Some terrain resembles locations on the surface. You don't say. Glory to Master Kohga. Glory to Master Kohga. He's gonna need it. My god, it's deep around here. We're still going north, right? Oh, there's the light right there. I didn't realize I was that close to it. Didn't feel that way a second ago. Whoa! Who shot me? Who pinched my ass? Come on now. Yeah, even if you touch the gloom, it won't take away a heart if you get out fast enough. So that's another way in which, like, the gloom armor is nice, but also maybe not entirely necessary. And even still, gloom is pretty easy to get rid of, especially when all you're doing is picking up light roots, you know? So yeah, like I said, these are starting to go by faster now that I'm more or less kind of focused on what I'm doing here. Wow. We are down low, I'll tell you what. There's a lot to look at around here, too. If you choose to do so. Like, there's the X right there. Maybe we could check that out. It's lower than we are, and that's a good thing. Plus, if there's an X, that probably means there's also something else. They don't just put armor out sitting in the middle of nowhere for no reason. Would you? Oh my god. Every time I tried to paraglide, I landed again. So weird. Okay, so I see where the chest is. I see something. Oh, that's a flux construct. What's that doing all the way over there? This cankersaur is driving me batty, man. I can't even talk. Especially the S sounds, man. It's not coming through. Alright, what do we got? Trousers of Time, more white pants. What is this, a Hootie and the Blowfish song? Do you even see me yet? Well, he does now. Alright, it's a 3. Alright, this may be, you know, somewhat challenging. Or it might just be a pain in the ass. So we'll pull this off here. Let's see if we can grab that and... Oh, there we go. No, pull it. Nice. Thank you, Tulin, for the extra help. Oh my god, wow. That was a very nice recovery. Of course, I took my sweet time getting to him. I guess now we have 3 Lionel Busters. Jeez, I'm not gonna have any weapons left at the end of this, I'll tell you. Might as well use my 69. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't want to end up using it off screen either, so... Oh, jeez. And then, of course, you get the stun, and wherever he is, he's right in front of us here. Well, that was good. I thought I was using a two-handed weapon, so I was trying to do a thing, but yeah, that works too. Yeah, so you can get like large crystallized charges from these too, or large Zonai charges. I mean, that might be a good way to grind for them too, especially the 3s. They drop 3 of them. It's just, what do you think is going to happen faster? You fight one of those, or you find 3 large Zonite that you could trade for 3 of them straight up. So I want to put one of these on this, I guess. I don't know. I don't have anything else to put on it. Alright, 64. Okay, so we went there. We haven't gone and seen whatever this is over here, so maybe worth a look. I don't know, I see something. Is that a Frost Talus? What the heck is that doing all the way out here? I don't know whether to go for that or this first. Yeah, I guess we'll go for this. Let's see what this is. You can see around it like little gazebo-looking things where you could probably put some parts together to make something, but for the most part, I'm only here for the title and the chest, which is probably right there, but maybe not. Yeah, usually anything that's named like mine will have a lot of Zonai deposits around that you just kind of grind. Just cruising our way over to this and see what this is. Alright, now we're at 1600. See how fast it happens, though? It's just like, whoa. Oh, is this like where the moon place is in the overworld? Because that was kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. Man, Unobo. I got a job for you, buddy. Why'd you do it? Whoops. No. Why didn't you do it? More like, I made that joke already in the Fire Temple. And just grab yourself some Zonite right here. Get so much of it, man. Yeah, so apparently there is a cap on the arrows. You can only have 999, but the Zonite, funnily enough, goes on for quite a while. I think I've seen people that had like 6-digit numbers of Zonite, but I strongly suspect they did that through hacking or something otherwise, because that would just not be worth the time. I swear to God, it wouldn't be. What is that right there? That is definitely a Frost Talus, but it's also a Gloom Talus. A Frost Gloom Talus. That's probably not worth it. The red arrow pointing down indicates that it's weaker than what I'm currently using. Yeah. Well, the good news with these guys is a little bit of elemental shot is all it takes to completely disable them. And so long as his thing isn't on the back, which it's not, thank God. Because good lord, are those a pain in the ass. Not a Brimstone Talus, so it goes down in one cycle, and just like that, we have ourselves... whatever. Anyway. Sometimes with these Frost or Elemental Taluses, I think it's actually better to fuse them to a shield. Because then when you're going around and fighting the Lionels, or I mean the Lizalfos, or like trying to grind off of them and stuff, then makes it a lot easier to just kind of take care of them without having to consume weapons or put in too much effort. There we go, yeah. I'm not even messing with that encampment up there. I could use the pose, and maybe if I wasn't recording, I would just, like, bite the bullet and just go along the ground. But also, like, if you look at the map, we're really... Our elevation right now is extremely low. Because you know how high the mountains are in this area up in the overworld here. So it's going to correspond to being extremely low down here. A village south. Why, I say please we go north now? Well, some things have changed since you go, Miyagi-san. And some things have not, eh? Once we get back to normal elevation here, corresponding to the overworld. A lot of times that can be very helpful if you're not sure. Like, switch your map to the surface and just follow the surface map. And then just the opposite rules apply. When it gets darker, it's up higher. When it gets lighter, it's down lower. I'm getting extremely lucky that I'm not running into things. Or witnessing something. There is something about the look of these things, though. The way they look like a heart. They just look like you're really filling in something, you know? You're doing heart surgery. And turning them to a much less natural-looking color, if I'm being honest. It's not a whole lot to speak of in this area. It's just pretty blank, pretty empty. There's like a thing there with objects or whatever. So I'm just going to head to the east here to get our next one. Which means we turn right. I'm just going to follow this precarious little path here, I guess. What a sweet little double play that was. I'd like to weave through the trees. I see a weapon there, I'm just going to ignore it. I see Yoda. Let's see, now we can see like two of them in the distance. So it's getting to a point now where, like, you know, you just go from one light route to the next and you'll pretty much always see another one if you take off from the one you're currently at. There is at least one that's really hard to find, but you fly right next to it when you're riding Feroce. So I think that's how I found that one originally. Still not putting the bright bloom seeds on like I should be. So we should be heading more south. Oh, I'm about to run into something here, I'll tell you. Is there like a top to that, or do we want to... I'm going to jump off of this for a second here and try to figure out where we're at. Illumini Plateau, Lake Illumini, yeah, that corresponds to something. Well, we can see now that we have a shrine like right here in the overworld, so in the underworld it's going to be right there. Just kind of follow that. And also use Tulin. But beware, because this one might be like way up high. We might find ourselves like kind of flying circles around it. I do remember at least one of these where I think that's what I ended up doing, and I think that might be this one, but no, it's not. It's right here. This is still pretty high elevation, though. I mean, we're only at minus 500 here. Most of these are like a lot lower than that, so that takes care of this one, though. Maybe now you can kind of sort of see what I mean by stuff, how it's starting to go by faster now. You know, now that we're getting stuff lit up. I don't have to worry as much about being able to see or tell where we are and stuff like that. So there is a rematch against a boss we haven't seen yet to the east of us, but seeing that's how I haven't fought that boss, there's not going to be anything there if I look now, so might as well move on. Oh man, look at this though. You see the sky, you can see the cliffside. But can you imagine just trying to crawl up this though, or to climb up this? What is that over there? Why is there a cave-looking thing there? That's kind of cool. Wait a minute. This isn't the thing. Oh, it's just a tunnel. It's not a cave. It's just a path going over a path going over a path. It's a light route we got a few minutes ago. I think that's the one we're headed for, actually. Yeah, the next one's not going to show up for a while, so yep. Well, I was just heading to this one here. Like, this is where we are on the map. And there's something lit up over there. I'm not sure if that's another Yiga encampment. Kind of looks like it. A lot of times if you see like a single Poe on top of a tree like we got here, then that means you got one. At least that sure seems to be the case lately. Anyway. So, grab the Poe and let's see where we're at. Where's our boss for this one? There's a lot of water around here, so if I had to guess, he's probably in a boat. He's on a boat. He's on a boat. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. Did that? Oh my gosh. beautiful. Absolutely bonkers. And it's not bad. That sound has basically lost all meaning now, hasn't it? You know, it really has. Anyway, everything we do must be in service to our ultimate goal. To that end, we must mine crystallized charges. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Glory to Master Kohga. Who cares about Master Kohga? I'm glad we got to see another fight with him. Now we have 2 out of 4 of those done. Like, we could go ahead and do the other 2, but I'm just going to kind of run into them naturally, I think, over time. Alright, what we got here? So many of these are just kind of, yeah, all-purpose raft. I mean, you never know. You might need a raft someday. Might be trapped on an island with Sawyer and Locke and even Hurley. No. That looks weird over there, but I don't know. Maybe that's where I meant to build it or something. I don't think so, though. Oh, well, hell, look at this. You got one right here. Wait, what am I going to do if I control this? Wait a minute, it's actually moving. What the heck? Oh, there's fans on it. I didn't even see the fans. Hang on, this is not going to work. Wait a minute, we're smarter than this. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, but now, can I back her up? Oh, now's when you need the fan to be backwards for a change. Okay, so I guess if you wanted to ride around here on a raft, you could do that. I'm just gonna get the heck out of here, though. What the heck? Oh, the spiky front of the raft hit me there. That was kind of funny. Alright, where are we at, actually? Any indication? So we got a shrine right there, which means maybe go that way. And we have a shrine over here, so that way. Which way first? I'm totally going left. You can see it from here. It's hilarious when you can see 2 of them. It reminds me of like in Dungeons of Dagworth when you can see 2 of the same monster. You know, one behind the other, going down the hallway. Just lining up to kick your butt, I tell you. Or maybe lining up to get their butt kicked is more like it. Yeah, the only problem with having light roots close together is obviously they show less of the surrounding area. Or light up less of it. Not necessarily show less, but I suppose the same difference. So from there, we take off. Go ahead and get this next one. Whee! This looks important here, these trees. There are Korok puzzles in this game that involve something about like leaning a tree up against another tree or doing something in the center of a group of trees, and we kind of haven't really seen that. I suppose we should take care of this dude. All 5 of you. Get a turn. You know what I should do? It's really good for breaking armor. It's probably also good for breaking those. Okay. Look how much of his life we lost because of that. Look how much heat. Yeah, okay. I'm still getting tutorials here, 100 parts in, apparently. I guess that can happen sometimes. Let's put back on the windshield. Windshield, I said. We're gonna let him do whatever he wants to do. I'm not gonna push his buttons here. Oh, thank goodness that hit because I was getting a little worried. Yeah, Lionel hooves are incredible for destroying armor if you fuse them both to arrows or to weapons. Arrows especially, though, if you have those 3-shot, you know, arrow weapons or 5-shot, shoot 5 Lionel hooves in, like that's just a pure damage waiting to happen right there. And this is pure tornado digestion waiting to happen. Or indigestion. I'm just saving you the trouble, buddy. And you don't have to spend money on Pepto-Bismol. You know, in the stomach! In the stoma. Wait a minute. How are you still alive? Do I have to finish you off with the eyeball? Oh man, I guess I do. Well, this situation hasn't come up yet. Can I just... Wait, what do I hit now? I don't believe this. It seems we have a problem. Yeah, trying to hit these guys without the thing is just like really tough. I managed to do it there, but usually it takes me longer than that because the target is kind of small compared to how they are, and they're moving around, just lumbering around. Makes it really tricky to predict their movements. Their movements after Pepto-Bismol. This would be a rare time where I would think maybe that using that schematic I picked up might be worth it. I don't know. I'll try it again. It looks fairly flat from here to there, but there's no accounting. There's no accounting for fate. But this has a light on it, though. That is another perk. I don't find lights particularly useful in the game, but in this particular case, how many times can you use particular in one sentence, I tell you? Yeah, this is actually proven to be pretty useful here, given the circumstances. And it kind of can go uphill. Like, I got it caught on a rock that other time, but right there it performed pretty well for us, so I guess the moral of the story is don't write something off just because you have a bad experience with it. Gee whiz, man. Yeah, because of the way I'm doing this with the light roots and everything, it's no wonder I can't retain gloom damage for longer than a few minutes. So every time I turn around, I'm just healing it back up again. So having said that, like, I'm perfectly content to just kind of go along the outside here. Maybe I'll take this a little further. I don't know. I just want to do something different. So, the problem is one really hard drop puts you out of commission. But also, doesn't this just feel good? Like, flying through the air feels good too, but there is something to be said for just going along the ground, feeling like you're really seeing everything. So occasionally, now, you're going to see these tree roots in the ground here, like this right here. And if you step on them, they're made of gloom, so don't do that. But if you watch, like, almost every single one of these connects back to the center to where Hyrule Castle is. This one doesn't. It got cut off for some reason, which really gets the, what little bit of a theory crafting bone I have in my head kind of cooking a little bit. I think it's possible someone came through here. This is also pretty close to that Hebra mountainside that got slashed that I wanted to look at. And it's not too far from here, but also Hebra's a mountain range, which means the ground's going to start going lower. My instinct tells me, oh no, there's going to be a cliff ahead of me, because usually there is. But in this case, I don't know yet. Oh, it's a big one. We have over 100. Okay, it's high, but it's not super high. It's not Nathaniel and Superfly. Oh, Stalnut. Wait, where? Oh, over there. Hi there. We're fighting mini-bosses up the wazoo here, man. I tell you what. And I'll tell you what, man, the dang Stalnuts made bones like that, but they don't actually get to bone anybody, and you know, I know you're cheating on your wife and everything, but you gotta be careful what you do with that. Oh my god. This guy is weak as fuck. Wow. Maybe I should always talk like Boomhauer when I fight these guys, because good lord. I don't need it. Well, do I? I mean, maybe pick it up. No, I don't need it. Okay, so we're looking like maybe that one right there. Problem is, though, there's water between us and it, so you're not going to be able to get to that one. The only way you're going to get to that one, you know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead and show you. Let's get out of the depths for a little bit. We've been down here for 2 videos. And I am getting up there on time for this one, so maybe I'll show this and just be done with it. Hey, look, it's a little Korok buddy. Alright, okay. Gosh, it's so bright out here. Man, my eyes need time to adjust. Alright, so what we need to find is a chasm here in this area that we can jump down to that light route from. And good luck finding this chasm on your own. If you would like to go looking for it, you know, that's your business, but I'll tell you right now, it might take you a while. I mean, I don't know, it took me a while. In fact, I'm not even sure that I remember properly where it is. I want to say it was like on this side. Oh, that wouldn't actually be it right there, would it? Oh my god, that is it. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, I got so lucky there. I wasn't sure. Yeah, Rito Village Chasm, here we go. Savannah Frontier, pose, let's not die from fall damage just yet. Abandoned Hebra Mine. Ooh, this is pretty. It's areas like this that really just sell me on the depths. I know that a lot of it is so repetitive and so much needless trekking and not even backtracking, but more like forward tracking into more forward tracking, into side tracking, into track and fielding, into fielding questions, into questions and answers, into Jeopardy, into Zonite, into just everything. But yeah, it's an abandoned mine. So might as well go turn on all the robots here. It's letting us, so yeah. Doesn't seem to be any sort of boss or anything here. Then again, there didn't seem to be in that other one that I jumped down from, wherever that was. No, I don't need you to explain this to me. Every Yiga should keep our glorious purpose kindled in their heart by singing our anthem at least 3 times a day. Yiga Clan Anthem of the Depths, we clumps of earth. Okay. Glory to Kohga and the mighty Yiga Clan, our master is the strongest. He's got a secret plan, his fall from sand. To darkness did bring him to the terrible depths. But did he waver? Oh hell no now. He into action left his ass, and the Yiga Clan then followed. Hearts fiery and true, we will soon raise up our weapon, revived by Stone of Blue in the dark. We will now, soon will rise to take high rule now. Glory to Kohga and the mighty Yiga Clan. I'm done saying that. Glory to Master Kohga. You had to say it twice. You had to say it twice. You got one more over here. It's not a Zonite charge, is it? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, jeez. You don't see those down here very often. Oh, how about that? There's just piles of junk. I love this shit though, all these piles of junk just sitting here. Like, all of this has some kind of a story attached to it. At some point, someone was in the middle of their work day. They had an hour and 27 minutes till their next break. And they were just stacking these boxes, you know? Even Sunday lines. Hey, why not? So also, like, keep in mind that since this place is surrounded by water up here, we're in an enclosed space right now. So you can't get to the rest of the depths from here. So whatever you're gonna do here, you might as well do it on this trip, you know? And I'm talking to myself there as much as anybody else. But this is also kind of one of those cozy little places where it feels like, oh man, I would totally sleep here because nobody would ever find me here. And yet you know, just based on the environment, that people have been here, that people have been working here on something. I mean, even stuff like this was once something. Well, looks like our shop is back open again. What's back here? Did I ever go on top of this? There's a ladder over here. Oh man, remember the days when you'd be in Ocarina of Time in some random temple, you didn't know where you were, and then you saw a ladder, and you actually wondered where it went? Boy, what happened to those days? Like, if you do climb this, like, even without 3 stamina wheels might not be a problem, because you got all these rest spots on the way. So, even without the climbing gear, this might be okay. I'm just gonna keep jumping, though. Okay, that wasn't as far up as I thought. And you can get your singular crystallized charges here. If I could get one more, we'd be at 1700. Guess what else? We have a chest here. Of course. Maybe that's what the intent of the hover stones was then. 'Cause I'm seeing... I'm not sure why these are here. I'm very intrigued. Maybe you're meant to, like, move them so that you can get over to that over there, but... Like, you just paraglide that. What the hell, dude? Anyway. You'll not be making you're too shy to see. It's like we both know what's been going on. I see some trees and think that might be a grove. Hey, let's check it out. Might be a map point. Or maybe not, you never know. Gonna take a dump today. Gonna sit down on the fray. Not the band, because that would be gross. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I think that does it for this video. So next time on Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know where we'll be. But it's not gonna be here. This is just all lettuce. Oops, all lettuce. The ending. Bye.